Hey everybody, it's Derek from North Watchers here, bringing you our latest war recap. And in this last war, we went up against a Chinese clan here. At least I think that is Chinese, maybe it's not. They did use the vast majority of their attacks, so we will show everything they did to our bases here. Just, you know, two-star attackers. We used all ours. We'll take a look at everything we did. Got most of the nines cleaned up. Still hit some few things on the board, but sometimes that's going to happen. Did get an average destruction of 95.1%, so that's pretty nice there. So we'll jump into some attacks, and first we're going to take a look at Adam coming in on their number 3. I believe, Adam, this is your first time on the channel, so congratulations. These guys had a lot of lava hounds in the CC, so what was this corner? So just doing the 2 archers, 1 healer trick, take care of that. From there, going to just send in his 2 golems, getting the wizards create a nice wide funnel everywhere. After that Tesla has locked on, he goes ahead and sends in all those wall breakers, gets everything nice and opened up. Gets the queen down, just backing that kill squad up there. Gonna get a jump to give everything that king access to that defensive queen. When she jumps over that wall shooting something, the king goes and punches her in the face. So queen goes around cleaning up the few buildings there around the side, and then once that queen goes down, gonna go ahead and start just sending in his hogs, puts that giant out in front tanking, and just kind of surgical deployment around the base. If this was Town Hall 8, it would almost be like he's just circle jerking the hogs. So he just finishes that off, is sending the last few at a couple of these outside defenses. It's that nice heal spell down, covering everything in the core, kept that main group healed up through that core, and is gonna just and then he just has this final heal to get over the last couple defenses, but so many hogs and so few threats to them at this point. Just gets one hog in a glancing blow from that giant bomb, and just that king was beating on just a couple. Queen's still up doing work. Wizards, I don't know, wizards up, but some minions are. The archers are still occupying that lava hound, so it was a non-factor, and he just gets a nice, easy 3-star. Great job, Adam. Next, we'll drop down a few, take a look at another Goho attack. We have Broadway coming in on their number 7. So I believe these people had all lava hounds, all their Town Hall 9s had lava hounds in the CC. It was just a lot of that. But here you can see everything just he drops those 2 golems down and to just start creating that funnel, backs it up with a third CC golem, and then sends in his wall breakers in between mortar shots, just beautifully timed. The wizards have created a huge funnel for everything. The king's gonna get right up in there and then just jump over and go take out the queen. I loved what he did here with his queen, holding her back so that she would go into the base and not just get occupied on that lava hound right away, and she takes care of a few things. Then the hogs just start coming in, and just a 2-finger drop, just going across that base. And just places, just gonna heal them up as they're needed. Lava hound does eventually bust as the queen does get on it, but she goes ahead and cleans that up. Another heal comes down for the hogs going through the core, kind of working around, finishing it off um, that left side of the base there. As they kind of wrap their way around to the final stretch of this base, they'll drop that final heal, get everything healed up, running through, and just that last wizard tower left. Tons of hogs up, queen up, wizards around that ring. It is all over for him now, except the crying. So awesome job, Broadway. As we'll watch the last little bit of this cleanup as he gets us the 3-star. Next, we're gonna go down, take a look at where is it? J average coming in on their number 18. And I like this one. Typical me. You use redheads in attack, you're probably gonna get featured. So he goes ahead, comes in with just that shattered entry, gets a couple wizards flanking to create that funnel. Wants to get them down to break those army camps on the respective sides, so the Valks are not going to stray on him. As soon as these golems start rerouting in and getting out in front and drawing that clan castle, he goes, or right, I guess right before they're drawing that clan castle, he's going to send the Valks in, but once again, knew there were a Lava Hound in here, so it wasn't a big deal. They lock on to the queen, easily take her out. Valks are kind of, they're getting around in that core, they're taking a lot of damage, doesn't end up dropping a heal for them. Hogs do path over a double giant bomb, so loses quite a bit of hogs here. What I really liked about this deck is just the way he just kind of adjusted and sending all his hogs together. Still had the 3 heal spells since one was not used with the Valks there, so we can just cover the rest of these corners with a heal as they move around. So as they come across that middle, he's going to drop another heal, just keep everything up while some of the hogs break out around, the bulk of the hogs break out to the corner of that little quadrant there. They just move around. From there, they're just going to keep running up to that final little quadrant, and that is going to be the end of this base, as he's got a few hogs under heal, tanking out that last couple towers. Has wizards all around this the ring here. Hogs gonna work their way across everything. King up, a golem still up, and just finishes it off. And just great adjustments to that attack. Next, we'll drop down a couple and take a look at some fun attacks. We have Colonel Mustard coming in with a Pentalaloon, and so he's just gonna go ahead and zap this. It is it's a lower level queen, so he's just gonna drop the poison for her to slow her down, and then just zap it. Once again, they all had Lava Hound, so you could go ahead and do something like this because all you had is the queen. So the queen is going to get this poison just to slow her down. As she jumps over and onto that air defense, he's going to zap everything down in one. Gets the first air defense gone, and now with 5 Lava Hounds and 20 Loons and under-leveled air defenses, this guy he's never going to stand a chance. Just targeting a couple Loons at all these outside defenses that he can target, and just moving across there. They just still have the 1 rage, and just keep sending in hounds, moving across, targeting everything across every outside defense that he can get. Drops that rage over that air defense. That tells the sweeper wants to get everything, taking out that sweeper, as it is kind of annoying his troops, and the other sweeper isn't going to, affect his mass at all. The the loons get on that second air defense that's still standing, easily take care of it. Everything, the last couple lava hounds move over to the final air defense, and that's just going to be too much. It just luckily gets 1 hound to pop there, but still basically has a hound almost at full health. Just has a massive loons coming in. The wizard tower is doing some work, but it's an under-level wizard tower, so it's not really going to be a major threat to these loons. Does end up getting like 1 or 2 out of that, but pups all over the space. Queen on one side, king on the other, just completely crushes it. Awesome attack, really fun to watch. Great job, Colonel. And the final one, we're going to take a look at Bumblebee. I believe this is your first time on the channel as well. Welcome to the channel, coming with another Penta. And all they have is Lava Hounds in there, and you have an air defense right next to a queen. You can go ahead and do these fun things. So he drops that poison, gets everything, gets that queen slowed down, and just goes ahead and zaps the hell out of all of that. The queen, unfortunately, just doesn't die, not quite enough, but it's not going to end up making a difference. It drops in those 2 hounds, and just going to target these outside defenses. He can target, he can directly target that air defense, so it's going to be wrecked here in just a second. It does have that sweeper that's annoying him, but as these loons come around up on the northern part of this base, they're going to go ahead and get right on it and just take it out. So the queen's moving around. He's going to hold on to that ridge. The balloons just keep crushing everything on the outside. Gets a couple lava hounds to pop. Chelves gets the rage down for these loons going across the core, and I believe it's just some pups that end up taking her out. Possibly that balloon drop bomb splash damage, but either way, they get the job done. He still has, I believe he's still got a lava hound in there, if I'm correct. Yeah, there's one hiding out in there. Tons of loons just kind of, target. He's able to just target every defense on the outside through this whole attack, and just everything just kind of goes down so quickly. King and Queen weren't even needed, as pups all over, hound still up, just easily gets this done. Loons finish at just a perfect spot for cleanup. Just an awesome attack. Great job, Bumblebee. And, great job to everybody at North Watchers. Um, until, yeah, so just until next time, guys, thanks for watching.